Hi, I'm Shalan Patel. Thank you for joining us for this special edition of Pacesetter News. An oil tank explosion killed 2 workers yesterday. According to Mayor Peter Swiderski, the workers were removing an oil tank from the yard of a house on Hillside Avenue in Hastings-on-Hudson, New York. The explosion occurred at approximately 11:30 a.m. and catapulted the tank 75 feet into the air into an adjacent wooded area. Homeowner Django Morrison said he grew nervous as the workers from 3D Industrial Maintenance decided to cut open the tank with a saw. First responders report no fire when they arrived. The cause of the explosion was not immediately clear, and authorities haven't released the names of workers. Hastings-on-Hudson is about 16 miles north of Manhattan and has about 8,000 residents. Next, we go to Lindsay Burgess in the field, reporting on a cricket situation in Martin Hall.
Thank you, Shalan. I'm Lindsay Burgess here in Martin Hall on the Pleasantville campus of Pace University. And although things are quiet now, there were a lot of screaming students who were scared about crickets in Martin. Unfortunately, the problem increased. It started on the first floor, and then students on the second floor complained. So they ended up setting up some traps here with a glue board. And as you can see, I stuck a paper clip to the actual trap, and it is unable to come off. I'm Lindsay Burgess with Pacesetter News. Back to you guys in the studio.
Thank you, Lindsay. Hopefully they figure out that cricket situation. Next, we have Brittany Fuller in the field reporting on the upcoming commencement ceremony. Brittany?
Hi, I'm Brittany Fuller with Pacesetter News here at Goldstein Athletic Center, here where graduation will take place in a few short weeks on May 19th. Students are preparing to see all their family and friends that they haven't seen in a while to celebrate this joyous occasion. Despite construction, preparation has been made by the staff here at Goldstein and by Pace University. We want to wish all the new graduates all success in their endeavors and also the best of luck. Congratulations. This has been Brittany Fuller with Pacesetter News. Back to you in the studio.
Thank you, Brittany, and congratulations to all the seniors graduating this year. Up next, we have Gabriel Solano reporting on the 2015 orientation.
Thank you, Shalan. I'm Gabriel Solano here at Pace University Pleasantville campus. So many students are expected to come for 2015 orientation. The students will have the opportunity to meet some of the faculty and other students as well. Here on the campus, which is bursting with life from the trees to the air to the flowers, it's amazing. I'm so excited to see all the new faces that are coming here in Pace and all the new faces who will be part of our community. Back to you in the studio, I'm Gabriel Solano with Pacesetter News.
Thank you, Gabe, and thank you, Piper, so much for that interesting story. Next, we have Crystal Azatasu with a little bit more. Time to spice up your housing, students. Here she is.
Welcome to Pacesetter News. I'm Crystal Azatasu. Some exciting news for Pace University students. The Office of Residential Life at Pace University has announced that they will be offering all-gender housing beginning in the fall of 2015. Any rooms, suites, and townhouses without community bathrooms can be co-ed. Many students are excited about this new change in housing and the possibility of living with friends they didn't have the chance to live with before. Students and parents interested or concerned about all-gender housing are encouraged to contact the Office of Residential Life at westchesterhousing.pace.edu. This has been Crystal Azatasu with Pacesetter News.
I'm Lindsay Burgess, and I'm here with Christopher Nikolai, who is working full-time, and he's only a sophomore. Wow, that's extraordinary. So how did you get started working in ITS?
Well, actually, I came in here as a freshman. I decided to become an IT major just off a whim. Figured it looked interesting, so I figured I'd give it a shot. Came here my freshman year, and luckily one of my sister's friends actually knew my supervisor, and he was looking for student workers, so she recommended me to him, and he shot me an email, and ever since then we went back and forth with the email. I got an interview, and he liked what he saw, so he hired me as a student. I started from my freshman year, second semester, at the beginning of the second semester, and it was great, you know, because I never thought I'd be able to get an internship that early in my college career. So luckily he was able to hire me towards the beginning, so it was awesome.
So now you're working full-time as a desktop system specialist. So what is it that you do?
So basically what we're here for, our office is called the Client Support Office. So we are here for the clients, that is the student, staff, and faculty of Pace University. We have another client support office in the city campus, so they handle that campus, and as well as the law office. So we handle the Briarcliff, White Plains, and the Pleasantville campus. So we basically just maintain all the computers for the professors, staff, faculty, and students. We have a walk-in center as well, and we also go out on the field and fix whatever needs to be done, including the labs as well.
And you also said that you work on the weekends.
Yeah, on the weekends, before I came here, I was delivering pizzas throughout the weekend, on the weekends as well. So, you know, I've always had a strong work ethic. You know, I didn't want to leave it alone, so I figured a little extra cash on the weekends wouldn't hurt me. So I figured I'd just keep that job. It was a bit tough in the beginning, working 7 days a week and being a full-time student as well. So eventually I had to actually cut a day from my work schedule at the pizzeria in order to actually give myself time to catch up on all my work. It's been a bit of a rocky road, but slowly but surely I'm getting there.
And what motivates you to do all of this work?
My mother, she's a very hardworking woman. She's always been there for me. She raised me, my brother, and my sister, and is putting us all through college all on her own. You know, she's been so great to us. She's shown and exemplified what hard work really is. You know, she's been able to, I've never had one complaint about everything that I've had. When it comes to the car, the clothes, my home, everything, I've never had one complaint about it. And, you know, she did that all on her own, just being a shampoo lady at a hair salon. So, you know, I want to give her the best life she possibly could when I'm able to do that. So that's my ultimate goal.
Wow, and I'm sure she's very proud.
I hope so. I hope so.
Thank you so much for being here.
It's my pleasure, Lindsay. Thank you so much for having me, okay?
All right.
Thank you, Lindsay, and thank you, Christopher, for all that you do for PACE students here. Now, this is a public service announcement. 1 in 6 Americans suffer from hunger every day. Your neighbor, the man on the street, even some of your closest friends. Help Feed America by donating to your local food bank. You can also contact and send donations to feedamerica.com or call their number 800-771-2303. All that you do helps those just like you. This has been a public service announcement for Feeding America. Now back to Pace Setter News.
The Westchester County District Attorney wants to remind you that New York State has passed the toughest driving impaired law in the country. If you are arrested for driving under the influence of drugs or alcohol, and there is a child of 15 or under in the vehicle, you will be charged with a felony. If you are convicted, you will face up to 4 years in prison, and if any child is injured or killed as a result of your driving under the influence, you could face up to 25 years in state prison. Think before you drink. This public service announcement was brought to you by Westchester County District Attorney's Office. For more information, please visit www.westchesterda.net. Back to you, Brittany.
Thank you, Charlene. I hope that our viewers will keep it in mind to stay sober behind the wheel. Next, we have Gabriel Solano with a very special guest, Piper Phillips, talking all about her unique major here at Pace University as an environmental student.
I'm Gabriel Solano here with Piper Phillips. Now, Piper is an environmental studies major. And, well, first and foremost, how are you, Piper?
I'm good. How are you, Gabe?
I'm good. So now I know that Pace is one of the very first schools to really offer a program in environmental studies. So can you tell me a little bit more about the program?
Well, with the program, you can major in either environmental studies, science, or environmental law over at the White Plains campus.
That's so amazing. That's so cool. Now, one of the questions I have to ask you is, what made you get into environmental studies? Is it that you wanted to give back to the community, or is it that, you just found it to be something that you could just dive in and you knew you were good at it?
Well, I did kind of dive into it because I did know that I was pretty good at it, judging by my environmental science class in 11th grade.
Oh, wow.
So,
that's so cool. Do you feel like that you have a higher sense of responsibility with this major, knowing that you are giving back to the environment and a little bit to the community as well?
it's very nice to be able to get that responsibility of giving back to the community and making it look nice with all this environmental awareness.
That's so true. Well, let's hope that more awareness gets spread throughout this country. I'm Gabriel Solano with Pace Setter News. Back to you. Thank you.
From Pace Setter News, I'm Athena Middleton. I'm on location at the Pace University's Briarcliff campus. I'm at the 10th and final Briarcliff Day. The Briarcliff campus will be closing due to the expansion of the Pleasantville campus. Right now, the Briarcliff campus houses 5 dorm houses, but after the renovation is complete, the Pace University Pleasantville campus will be able to house enough room for all students in their 2 new dorm houses and renovated townhouses. But right now, I know students are enjoying the Briarcliff Day. There's several activities for them to take part in, including Pie RA, getting their face drawn, tie-dye, volleyball, and several others. Students are also able to take part in the food and festivities that they have, including the doghouse and free ice cream. This has been Athena Middleton with Pacesetter News. Back to you in the studio.
Thank you, Brittany. I'm Crystal Azatasu with Pacesetter News. I'm here at the newly renovated and relocated Environmental Center. The new renovations and displays at the Environmental Center help students to be more interactive with the animals on campus. During Earth Month, the Environmental Center held many events such as Herding 101 and interactive tours with the hawks and the sheep. If you would like to learn more about the Environmental Center, please visit www.pace.edu or take a hike up here. Now back to the studio.
Wow, so many great stories out there this week.
Wonderful stories. A lot of hard work done by a lot of good reporters out there.
Yes.
Well, that's the news the way we saw it, and now you've seen it too. For everyone here at Pacesetter News, I'm Shalan Patel.
And I'm Brittany Fuller. Thank you for joining us with Pacesetter News.